Small Basic is a programming language specifically designed for people who are new to programming. So it's a great way to jump in without being too overwhelmed. So what I'm going to do in this video is take a look at a few basic lines of code so we can get a good feel for what this is all about and what exactly we're going to be doing next class. Alright, so let's jump right in. So right here on the screen I have the Small Basic web app. So it's not actually the Small Basic software, it's the web app, which performs in an identical manner. But the key advantage of this is that you can use this at home in addition to in school, which is great in a situation like this when you're not in school as often as you want to be. So let's just go over what these things mean. So this is going to be here as soon as you load the page. I didn't actually make this. This just came with the page. It's a fully functioning Small Basic program. So the first line is just a comment saying a new program. So anything I type after an apostrophe is not factored into the program at all. It's just a comment. So I can just write my name. You can write anything you want, and it won't affect the program at all. So anyway, down to line 2. It says text window dot write line and then parentheses and in quotes, what is your name? Okay, so the first part of this line, it says text window. That is the name of an object. So that indicates when the program is run, that object is going to be appearing on the screen and the program will continue from there. So this object is called the text window. It's a window that contains, you can figure that out. Next, we have write line. That is indicating that a line of text is going to be written and whatever is in these quotes is what's going to appear. Alright, so far so good. Now, it's asking what is your name, and then we see name equals text window dot read. Now this is what's called a variable. A variable is basically anything that can change in a program. Variable. So obviously everyone's name isn't the same. So, one time when you run the program you might type in Bill. The next time you run the program you might type in Ted. But regardless, the program is going to run the same way. It's just that the name that might be displayed to you later on will be different. And then finally, we're going to end by writing another line in the text window saying hello, and then whatever name was typed in before. This looks a little weird. I'll get to this in just a moment. Let's just run this program and see how it works. What is your name? I'll type in the first name I can think of, which just happens to be Paris. Gonna press enter, and it says hello Paris. This program is so intelligent it remembered my name. That's all because it stored my name in a variable. Then it says program has ended, which it's always going to say regardless. And then we're going to click the back button right here. Don't click anything other than this, like don't click the X. I don't think you could even click this back button, but if you can, don't do that. Just click this button so you don't get out of this completely and lose your stuff. Okay, so back to this. So this is mixing in custom text with the name of the variable. So like, if I just delete this whole thing, oh, by the way, this space here is just so there's a space after the word hello. But if I just delete this, let's just leave it at hello. And when I run the program, it's just going to say hello. It's not saying my name back to me because the variable is not used here anymore. On the flip side, if I just type the name of the variable and I type my name, it is only going to display my name back to me. Okay, so what this does, typing something in quotes, hello, you have more customization over it. So that it has to be written in this format. After the quoted part, you have to type in a plus sign, then whatever the variable is called, and then you can end it there if you want to. But if you want to add more after that, you can say, hello, Paris, have a nice day. So it has to be written in that format. Now you can call a variable whatever you want. I could call this name, I could call it person, I could call it pizza. You can call it literally whatever you want. You just have to make sure that the name you use down here matches the name that's used up here, or else you'll get an error message when you try to run the program. What is your name? Paris. Hello, Paris. Have a nice day. So as you can see, I called the variable pizza instead of name, and it didn't change a thing. As long as the two names match up, we're off to the races. All right. And that's really it. That's the most basic, if you will, form of a small basic program. So yeah, so that's kind of what we're going to do in class. I'm going to go over, more things, obviously, but this gives us a good feel for how this program works and how this programming language works. So we'll be working with numbers in class, but don't panic. It's not going to be anything too complex. We're just going to be, instead of asking for a name, we're going to be asking for numbers, and we're going to get the program to add up those numbers and do some stuff with it. So that was a quick overview of the small basic programming language. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, you'll enjoy class even more. All right, see you soon.